I was not. I was a little under the weather yesterday. And now I'm feeling better. I did. Oh no, I had to miss work yesterday. Oh no. But like, I wasn't that happy about it because I was miserable. Because I was sick, and I hate being sick. Like, I mean, it makes sense to hate being sick, like you're sick. Obviously, people hate being sick. I hate being sick. Being sick is not fun. It's not supposed to be fun. And as a person who is very like, oh, happy diddly do, I'm alive. Like, I want to be happy all the time. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. And that's not, like, and I'm not afraid of being sad or anything. Like, I can handle being sad. I can cry my eyes out. It's great. I love crying my eyes out. It's great. I love to feel my emotions. But it's when like my body is miserable and I can't. What I was experiencing yesterday was I wanted to, like, I had nothing that I had to do right then and there. Like, I was sick. I didn't have to go to work because I was sick. And it was the kind of sick where it was like I was just weak and kind of achy and I had like a little bit of a fever for a very short time and then it went away. But and like I either was sweating or I had chills. Like it wasn't fun. But anyway, I was like, I didn't have any energy at all. And that was like the most frustrating thing because I was sleeping. I did sleep. I took a couple snoozy little naps. That was nice. That another thing, like when I take naps, I can't take like 20-minute naps. I can't do that. I don't do that. I don't know how people power nap. That doesn't make any sense to me because whenever I fall asleep, then I wake, like I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna take a little nap, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up and it's like it's been 3 hours. Like I don't do 20-minute naps. I have to go through a full REM cycle. Anyway, so I was having all my little snoozes, but like especially in the morning was when I really experienced this because I slept. Like I had a full night's sleep. I mean I woke up a couple times in the middle of the night, but I went back to sleep, like, and when I woke up for the final time, I was like, I have had enough sleep. I don't need any more sleep, and my body wouldn't have let me sleep anyway. So I was kind of stuck being awake. But, and like, that would be fine. Like, I like to be awake. Like, even as a baby. As a baby, I would, like, whenever my parents would try to put me down for a nap, I mean, obviously I don't remember this, but I've, like, heard stories about this, where, like, they would put me in my cradle, and I would be, like, fighting to keep my eyes open. I did not want to go to sleep. I didn't. And, like, eventually I would, because, like, I was a baby and I needed to sleep. But, like, I did not want to go to sleep. And even now, I stay up for as long as I physically can. There's a lot of reasons for that. I should talk about the night, too, and why I like the night. But, anyway. So, my point is, I had enough sleep. I had gotten enough sleep. I didn't need to sleep anymore. I was stuck being awake. But I also had no energy. Like, I was tired, but I wasn't sleepy. I was dead tired, but I wasn't sleepy. So, like, but I couldn't do it. Like, and I couldn't do anything. And I'm the kind of person who needs to be doing something all the time. Hello? Okay, I forgot about that. Anyway, what's it called? What was I talking about? Energy levels and being sick. Yeah, and I was thinking, like, because now I've started to get myself into the mindset of, like, okay, if I am feeling bad, like, if I'm in a situation that I am not happy about, what can I do to fix that situation? I want to be a problem solver in this world. And I'm gonna put on a hat. Hat. I haven't worn this in a while. No. Absolutely not. I'm not wearing a hat. Can I land it back in my closet? No, I can't. I'm not gonna wear a hat. I'm gonna look stupid today. Anyway. What's it called? What was I gonna... See, I always get distracted and I lose my train of thought. That's just my life, unfortunately. Anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. So I had no energy, but I'm the kind of person who needs to be doing something all the time. And when I desperately feel the need to do something, but I can't do anything, that's like the most frustrating thing. Because if I'm not doing something, I'm miserable, but my body won't let me do anything. So I'm stuck being miserable. And I wanted to figure out how to solve that problem, but I did not know how to do that. Especially when I didn't have any energy to actually do anything to fix the problem. Like, it's not the same thing as burnout, it's just like, but I'm finding that it can get you into that sort of thing because I'm feeling the swimmy brain. Why can't I talk? That's another really frustrating thing. I can never talk. I can't talk. And that's really surprising considering the fact that I love to talk. I love to yap. I yap more than I do anything else. That's not true. Probably. I yap as much as I possibly can. I love to yap. I yap all the time. And yet I still feel like I can't, like, one, I can't articulate things, and two, like, the muscles in my mouth don't move fast enough. My brain works too quickly, and then my mouth can't catch up. Like, I don't have the like, some people can talk super, super fast, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't have the muscles in my face to do that. I mean, I have the muscles, are they weaker than normal? Like, I know that I am not a muscly person. Like, look at these wrists, bro. These are the wrists of a chicken leg. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, so I have no muscle. I wish I had muscle. I don't have any muscle. And I feel like that also extends to my face, which doesn't make any sense because, like, it doesn't make any sense. I use my face all the time. But anyway. Swimmy brain. Swimmy brain. Yes. Sometimes when I do these, then I can feel the swimmy brain. I can feel it surfacing. I can feel it surfacing, and then it makes it impossible to, like, stay on track because, like, my brain can't stick to anything. And it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. I can't do it with these fuck ass bowl cut bangs. Why did I cut them like that? I just need them to grow out. See, that's what I've been telling myself about my hair. I just need it to grow out. I just need it to grow out. And then it grows out. And then I cut it again. It's an addiction. Cutting your hair is an addiction. Once you start, you can't stop. If you are thinking about cutting your hair, know the risks. I was talking about being sick. So, I felt stuck having no energy and I didn't know how to fix it. Basically, that's the point I'm trying to make here. And that bothers me because I want to fix all my problems and I can't do that. And that is a difficult thing for me to come to terms with because I want to fix all my problems because I've reached this age of fixing all my problems, and then there are problems that there are the problems that I know I can fix, but then I keep not taking the steps to fix them, or I'm trying to take the steps to fix them, but then I fall back on old habits. But I know that those problems can be managed if I continue with trying to fix them. I know that can be helped. There are things like being sick where it's just completely out of your control. You can't control when you get sick. You can take preventative measures to make sure that you are less at risk of getting sick, but I work with kids. I work at a germ factory, basically. Of course I'm gonna get sick. Everyone's bound to get sick if you're working with kids. Yeah. Basically you can't control it, and you can't control what it does to you. And it's like natural disasters, but on your body. Yeah. I was gonna talk about, I also wanted to talk about the night, because that came up before, and why I like the night. Yeah, because, and you've probably heard this a million times before. Again, I reiterate a lot of things that I hear that I said before, whatever. And I reiterate that over and over and over again. You're getting sick of hearing it by now, probably. I like the night because it's no one is there to monitor my progress. I've talked about how the world is so focused on productivity. I don't know if I did it in a clear and concise manner. I don't think I did. But what I was trying to say there was that we are in a society where productivity is pretty much it's the standard. Productivity is everything. It's how much are you contributing to society? That's how productive are you being at your job? And I always felt really, really bad about not being productive all the time because I did struggle with burnout, and I've struggled with managing my time and all of my responsibilities and everything. I struggle with staying organized. I struggle with keeping track of things. I also have no concept of time. So things happen and then all of a sudden the due date's here. Whoa, but that was a month ago. Oh wait, a month has passed since then. I forgot that's how time works. That happens to me all the time. I've missed important things because of it. It's made me really frustrated with myself. But at night, I feel like everybody else is asleep, and I look out my window, and it's super dark out, and it's there's nothing beyond that darkness. Nothing exists beyond what I can see. And I find that comforting because I don't have to worry about it. the less I have on my plate, the better I feel. And if there's not this whole huge wide world waiting for me to get stuff done, then that makes me feel better. Because I can't disappoint people who don't exist right now. My hair is starting to get to the length I want it. I can live with this. I can for sure live with this. Oh yeah. I can for sure live with that. Okay, well anyway. Yeah. So I feel like I'm not being watched. I also like, and also it's kind of a break from the day. Like I use that as an escape. And I've always, like I used to say that the night was my most productive time. And like, I guess it was until I got burnt out enough that nothing was my most like no time was my most productive time. And because I was just anxious. I wasn't being productive at all, really. And again, I was so centered on productivity. I still am so centered on productivity. And I've tried to like, and like doing things is important. That's another thing. It's so difficult to like balance the fact like there's too much value as a like you shouldn't base your value as a person on productivity, but productivity is still important if you want to like survive. You still have to do things, you still have to go to the grocery store, you still have to do your laundry, you still have to like keep your space clean. Like my space is not clean, my space is very, very messy, but at least I have cool things like this stick. And I tied danglies onto it. I'm very happy. I found this stick in the woods. It's a very good stick. I only have danglies up here right now. I want more danglies. But I love this stick. This is real moss. And real lichen. I love this stick. It's a great stick. But, like, I have cool things. And that makes me happy. I'm okay with things being a little cluttered looking as long as it's, like, aesthetic. Now, the rest of my room is not really... That is nice. That there. You can't see it, but that there is nice. I have scarves. I have a clothing tree. And it is pastel pink. However, there are scarves on top of it, and the scarves make me happy. And there's also this. When I'm not wearing this, I put it on there, like my sweaters and my pleather duster. Not like a duster, like a jacket duster. I didn't know it was called a duster until I brought it home from the thrift store, and my dad was like, "Oh, that's a duster," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. I like it." I do like it. What was I gonna talk about? What was I saying? Well, I was talking about the night and having a space that like matches you, and like, well, I've talked about how like the whole thing about like a cluttered room reflects a cluttered mind, an adaptation of the little Polish nun that taught me theology in sophomore year. Taught. But that really is true, I think. So I am trying to like, oh my gosh, it's so true. Every single time it's corresponded. Like, because when I was super burnt out was when my room was like an actual, like, it was awful. I would not wish that on anyone. And a lot of people are like, oh, I would never wish that upon my worst enemy. Yes, you would. And then, like, that's, I'm saying that other people are saying, yes, you would. And I'm like, why? This goes back to love. I'm gonna talk about love again. Because we are beings of love, and love is our nature, I believe it's impossible to hate people. That might be an insane thing to say, but I think it's impossible for people to hate people. I don't think because I am a human being, I am not capable of hatred. Because you are a human being, you are not capable of hatred. The people you hate, the people you wish death upon, that's because you don't see them as people. That might be an insane thing to say, because you may hate them for a very good reason. I understand. There are bad people in this world. There are people who do very well. Bad people. By bad people, I mean people who do very bad things. And they think that those things are good things, and they are wrong. There are very wrong people in this world. But I don't think they're capable of hatred either. They're just wrong about what... Okay. I'm gonna elaborate on this. I'm gonna try to elaborate on this. Okay, love. Again, we were created by love for the purpose of love. We are beings of love. Love is our nature. So everything we do is seeking out love because nature seeks its own benefit, or what it thinks is its own benefit. The reason that we are wrong about things is because we get misled by whatever you want to call it, the devil, just evil, lies, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I have to think more about what that is. Pride. But, whoa, thunder. That's cool. But we get misled. And of course, all of those things lead to systems that teach us the wrong ideas about love and about how we get what we want and how the world works or how the world is supposed to work and things like that. And we get wrong ideas about that, and that's why we think that things that aren't good for us are good for us, and things that are good for us aren't good for us. And that's how people become wrong. And some people are very, very wrong because they find that wrong belief and they keep pursuing it. And then they end up doing very bad things. And they're very stubborn. Wrong people are very stubborn. Because I guess it's a defense mechanism. I think it's a defense mechanism against they don't want to be wrong. No one wants to be wrong. Being wrong is scary. Because, being wrong means changing what you were doing, and change is scary. Humans like familiarity. But if you deviate from your nature, what it should be the most familiar to you, then it's scary to go back to that. And that's why the more wrong somebody is, often the more stubborn they are. And that's why they keep going down. It's confirmation bias. They look for things that confirm their beliefs. So that's how people who are wrong get wronger. But their nature still says that they're good. Their nature still is goodness. Their nature still is love. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just am trying to get where I need to be, but there's a lot of steps and I don't know which steps to. Yeah. Trying to think with this thing is not fun. What's it called? I got distracted by the rain. It's raining now. And again, the swimmy brain is like taking over because sometimes when I try to force myself to talk, like when usually, like, I mean, I'll have, it's more like it's on and off. Like, I mean, I have these periods where I'm like, I'm fine talking, and then I get distracted by something, and then it's proof gone. So that's not fun, and I don't like when that happens. It's like, and I'm trying to have a conversation, but like, there's not an actual person there. I'm talking to my phone. So, I guess it's like, it's worse if there's nobody to respond to. I think I need to talk to people. Like, I think I need to actually talk to people because I haven't really talking to somebody. Like, I've talked to my dad, but like, you know, I need to talk to more than one person. I need to talk to a lot of people. So, if you wanna talk to me in the comments, feel free. That'd be pretty cool. I'm much better at talking and typing than I am talking this way. So, actually, if we get that ball rolling, that'd be fantastic. And maybe I could actually outline my thoughts better. Goodness. I was talking about that. Did I knock something over? Or like I almost knocked something over. I did almost knock something over. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, I was talking about goodness and like how we are all good and how even wrong people still, their nature is still goodness, and they still, some part of them still like gravitates toward being good. It's just they have the wrong ideas about what being good means. Wow, Rain, you really don't want people to hear me. They're trying to silence me. They're trying to silence me because they know I'm right. I'm always right. I'm not always right. Strange noise from my throat. Do you ever like have like a backwards burp? I just had a backwards burp. And it's not like inhaling, it's like it's a backwards burp. Not a hiccup, a backwards burp. Like it goes, but it goes inward and you can't control it. Hi there. Wow. Wow. That's great. I'm gonna end this.